with the Rams in 1969. Well, when I first started, I was just a member of the coaching staff. I didn't go right into being the head coach, believe me. I went through the school of hard knocks.
So now when did you get into head coaching?
About 1975, 76, someplace around there. And
so then as head coach, how did you pick your coaching staff, or how did that all get started?
I remember one game, Coach O'Connor was a referee. And he called a spearing charge against, I think it was Juan Cazorla. And Juan hit the ground and bounced into the player on the ground.
Couldn't control it.
And O'Connor threw a flag, and it was right in front of me. And I went off. You got to eat your words.
Of course.
We took the penalty, and, the next year, Bob O'Connor came to me and said, I want to coach. I don't like being a referee. And that's how I got him. Yeah, we had Jack Kern, Coach O'Connor, Keith Fredericks.
Yes. He was a receivers coach.
Then we had a kid named Burpee.
I've heard of him. Oh yeah. That's how I got my acid reflux, it was all that burping. But there's Tony DeLuca. Rest in peace, Tony.
You remember the day you pulled the spreader for the goalpost? You remember that?
Split my head open. Absolutely. Got the ambulance ride to the hospital. Yeah, absolutely. That was that's how I got my first Rams jersey.
Yep.
Got hurt in practice, and so you guys gave me a jersey, and I was on the sidelines with you guys.
We had the blue offense, the white offense, the blue defense, the white defense. We have one that all the linemen went into the backfield, and all the backs went up to the line.
That was the purple offense.
That's it, purple offense.
Yes. In fact, you know what? I played quarterback in that one against the Howard Eagles when we had a big lead on them. And, first play from scrimmage, snap the ball, I turn around, and these dumb linemen are standing there waiting for me to go give them the ball. And they're looking at this dumb quarterback standing there waiting to give him the ball and fumble, and you're like, get out.
Purple offense.
So now you coach the offense, and Coach Hearn coached the defense. Did he call his own plays, or did you have any input in that?
He called it. I'd give him suggestions, but he called the defense. It was his ball of wax.
What would you say was your favorite play?
My favorite play. Quickie pass left and quickie pass right.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I mean, we're on the, 4-yard line. Our 4-yard line. And I called a quickie pass to Brian Gordon.
Wow.
And he made about 10 yards on the play.
Nice. Right on.
So the next play I called quickie pass, hit Gordon. He made about 20 yards on that play.
Nice.
And after the game, I went up into the bleachers, and everybody said, "You're nuts." And I said, "Why?" "Well, you don't throw quickie passes in your end zone."
No, that's a big six all day long.
Do it twice and you're on the 30-yard line. Why not?
Right? Well, they weren't expecting it.
That's what I was thinking.
Right on. That's excellent. So earlier you mentioned coaching throughout all the different years and all the different players you coached, and you mentioned Ray Maston. So tell me about Ray Maston.
Ray Maston? Ray was one hell of a football player, let me tell you. You'd think you had him all lined up and he'd make a move, and you'd be standing there wiping the egg off your face. He and, the Ciceros and that group of kids that you just mentioned.
Basso and Maston. And
yeah. I remember Paul Myers. 38 quick pitch pass. Hit the quarterback.
Right.
And Juan Cazorla got the quick pitch,
Okay.
went around the right end, stopped, and he threw back across the field. And Paul was standing there with open arms, and he
Wide open.
literally could have walked into the end zone.
Wow, wide open.
I mean, it completely caught them off guard.
That's great. So now, who would you say was your toughest opponent overall throughout the years?
Oh, Kiwanis.
Yeah.
They were tough.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, they were tough.
games. Butterfly.
They had a play where the two backs, the quarterback would take the snap, turn around, and he would hand off to either the left side or the right side.
Yeah.
But you could never tell which side was going to get the ball.
I remember that because I
And they
played.
ran that play against us, and they never scored, but they caught my breath a couple of times.
Yeah, no, you can see that play from the outside on defensive end. We saw it several times with that lineup.
But Kiwanis was by far the biggest opponent of everybody.
Yeah, of course. Big rivalry. A lot of fun playing against them. So in all your years of coaching for the Balboa Rams, what was your takeaway from it all?
I had a lot of fun coaching you kids. I really, really enjoyed that. And
We loved having you. Okay, so finally, what's your biggest or your favorite memory of coaching the Balboa Rams?
winning the championship.
Of course. There you go. And there you are with
That,
Dave Rivera.
that took everything.
Yeah, right, of course. It was a big deal.
Oh, yeah.